Hi, I'm Dave Crane.
And I'm John Gray, and this is Turbocharge Your Brand TV.
John, when people get to see you live on stage, you know everything about the people in the audience, the men, the women, their business, the direction, and you must see everybody getting it wrong. How can you help them when they come and see you on stage?
Well, what I've seen is that Men Are From Mars has become a bestseller in 200 different countries. World phenomena, still a big seller after 22 years. I've been spoken over millions of people, literally. And the message that I have is an underlying message that relates to men and women in every culture. No matter how different the culture is, the biggest issue between men and women is understanding each other. So I teach about how men think differently, how women think differently, how we respond differently, we have different sensitivities, and how do you open a woman up versus how do you open a man up. That's the bottom line. 2, how do you avoid conflict? Conflict kills romance over time. And there's a way to avoid conflict. And if you do have conflict, how do you make up afterwards so that you can grow together in love instead of growing separately in love? And next thing is understanding the different needs that women have versus the needs that men have, and how to provide the kind of support that works for her, and she can learn how to provide the support that works for him. Quite often, we men give women what we would want, women give men what women want. So for example, a man's in a bad mood, he wants to just be ignored. So his wife's in a bad mood, so we think, ignore her. She'll be in a better mood later. No, it's the opposite. You're supposed to go and ask her, what's the matter? And so,
but what she doesn't know what the answer is, she's just in that zone.
Oh, well, if you say to her something the matter and she says, I don't know, or she says, no, it's nothing, it means you're supposed to ask her questions. Because quite often she doesn't know the details of everything that's bothering her. Think of a woman like carrying a big purse around with the troubles of everybody in it. At the very bottom are her troubles. So you got to get her to talk a little bit. And some men will say, my wife doesn't want to talk to me. Why do you think she doesn't want to talk to you? Because you're not a good listener. Every woman deep down inside wants to talk. She may not know it, but her salvation is being able to share what's inside out. And a man, by learning the skills of listening and asking questions, can bring that out. But the irony is, a man goes, why talk about problems? Let's forget them and have a good time. Because that's how men cope with stress, is leave the problems at work and let's just relax and be happy together. But for women, they have to share what's going on the inside. And when they can do that, then they feel seen and heard and touched. And that lowers their stress. But men, we don't have that great need. So we don't understand it instinctively. So I have to teach men, and I teach women how to bring that from a man to her, because he clearly doesn't instinctively know how to do it.
So effectively, you're creating a survival guide for every man, every woman who wants to have a lasting relationship that could possibly last for the rest of their lives.
Definitely a survival guide, and we'll take it a notch higher, which is a thriving guide. You want to survive and thrive. Let's look to a bigger picture there.
Well, there you go. John Gray will be in Dubai with the right selection and traveling all around the world. Make sure you catch his live show. Thank you, John. And also, you can catch more of the answers that you need on an upcoming episode of Turbocharge Your Brand TV. John, I can't wait. One more question. What am I doing wrong? Doesn't matter. We'll find out later on. Turbocharge Your Brand TV.
Thank you.